you have to learn to set your mind. To set something means to position it in a place for change. You have to set your mind for change. Your thoughts are the things that drive your living. And every action you take begins as a thought in your mind. So what you think drives your living. See, your feelings are a result of what you think. And if you have anxiety, which I know a lot of us in this room have dealt with that, if you feel anxious, it's a result of something that you are thinking about. Your feelings don't drive your thinking drives your feelings. Somebody says, oh, I've been fighting my feelings. I've been fighting my feelings. I've got these feelings. I've been fighting them. Well, you're fighting the wrong enemy. You don't fight your feelings. It's not something where I'm just like, oh, I'm just dealing with it. I can't help it. I'm just dealing with these feelings. I've been fighting them up. This feeling, that feeling. No, you're fighting the wrong thing. You have to fight your thoughts because your thoughts are what drive those feelings. If you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling fearful, if you're feeling anxiety, those things are being driven by what you're thinking. The battle begins in your mind. That's why Paul wrote in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, we are to be transformed by the renewing of our mind. If you want transformation in your life, you are looking in the wrong place if you start looking anywhere else than your mind. Transformation begins here. If you are thinking wrong, you will never be transformed. You must be transformed by renewing your mind. You have to think differently to do differently. Let me say it this way. If you don't like your view, you have to change your outlook. If you don't like your financial picture right now, then you need to stop thinking about your finances the way that you're thinking about them. Because the way that you're thinking about them got you into the place that you are right now. And if you don't like where your marriage is at, you have to look at your marriage differently. You have to think about it differently. The problem is that most people, they're too stubborn to change their thinking. So they never change their living. Let me ask you this question. I'm going to hurt somebody here. Why do people not want to admit that they need to change their thinking? Because that would be admitting that you have some responsibility for where you are right now. Come on. They don't want, if it's our feelings, then I don't have any control over that. Somebody else hurt my feelings. Somebody else, this had to do with my feelings. I am a victim of my feelings oftentimes. But if our change revolves around a responsibility that we have to take for our own actions, then it's our responsibility for where we are right now. It's our responsibility for how we move forward. It's our responsibility for how we feel, who we forgive, how we move on.